Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Better Than Sex Sports Podcast. I am the substitute teacher, Tim Dog from B Mo Catholic.
This is fresh off a vacation, Bill King.
Your boy Shatta out to Orlando down here doing big things.
All right, as we always do, we like to start the show off with how the fellas doing their day. And Pharaoh, you say you just came off a vacation. Tell us where you been.
Oh man, I had my oldest come in town. She celebrated her birthday last weekend.
The one from California?
No, they live in Phoenix.
Phoenix, okay. I knew it was West Coast. My apologies.
Yeah. And got to meet the youngest grandkid for the first time.
That's what's up.
Yeah, boy.
That's a tough little ass kid, man. That boy, his brother was kicking him in the back and shit, and he was taking it like a champ, man. Like, I'm like, good Lord, have mercy. But but that boy got some lungs on him too. But other than that, man, it was good. The weather on her birthday played out. I brought some of the soldiers over so she could have a good birthday party, not just us. And they had a good time with her and stuff. People brought her some flowers and stuff, wished her happy birthday. And then I cut the grass today. Well, cut the lawn today. Let me tell you something, man. Hedge bushes suck ass trying to shape them up. And I went and bought one of those Ryobi with the wands on it. I didn't realize how heavy that shit was. It looked light when you're looking at this shit on on YouTube. Man, about 15 minutes into it, my back was like, "Hey, fat ass, you might want to get off this ladder before you fall."
Dumb as hell.
He ain't got none sense.
Man, I was like, "Yeah, let me get down, man, and let my son help me hold this thing before I end up in the bush." You know what I mean? So, but I got it done
with that first.
Huh?
You should have started with him first.
Well, I didn't realize that it was going to be that heavy, that that laborious, And then I found out there's two nests in the bush. The birds are looking at me, cut the bush, and I'm like, man, please don't swoop down here and attack me, because I realized where they were, and I'm like, okay, so I cut around it, I'm like, all right, hey, your nest is good, man. So I walked off.
Yeah, they were like, yeah, motherfucker, don't fuck up my house.
I had 4 mom and daddy birds, looking at me crazy. My back's hurting me, almost fell. Man, I'll tell you. But other than that, I survived. I'm here. I'm drinking this nasty ass cut water. This shit trash.
What is that?
It's 12% alcohol. It's like a margarita mango cut water. It's like, like a beer, but it's.
What is? I'm about to show my age here. What is cut water? What is that?
It's a brand. It's a brand drink.
But why do they call it cut water?
I have no idea. I don't know. It was a bunch of them bought at the birthday party, and so I said, "Fuck it."
Is it a seltzer?
Huh?
Is it a flavored seltzer?
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm like DJ. I'm like DJ K Slay rolling 110 beat. Bruh, y'all drink White Claw. We ain't the same.
That's the thing. So that's the thing, right? I'm like, because I know how the White Claws are, right? So I was like,
yeah.
I see everybody drinking them, and they're raving over this stuff. And I was like, you know what? The beer's not cold. This is cold. Let me try it. Open it up. It smelled good. That first swig, I was like,
Acquired taste only, huh?
No, it's no taste.
I stick to our people.
I agree, but like I said, it wasn't cold. It ain't like a soda where you can put ice in your beer and it gets cold. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I saw that commercial. I've been asking my wife that for weeks. I'm like, what is it? What is cut water? What is that? Why is it called?
It's a brand. It's gluten free though.
Man, I know it's trash. I know it's trash.
If you can get past the taste, that's why it's gluten free, because it has no
made with real tequila.
They say real tequila or artificial. Is it real or artificial tequila?
Man, I tell you what, it will not get my money. This won't ever get my money.
That's Kevin Hart tequila.
No, that's that free. I won't drink it tequila.
Right. Right.
What about you?
What was it? The stuff we bought in the Class 6. The military special. The military special. In the plastic bottles. Y'all remember that? At the very bottom shelf.
Oh my gosh, that's terrible. That's when you
plastic.
That's when you get a no pay.
Yeah, exactly. It was in the plastic bottle. Had the red, white, and blue stars on it.
We talking about Smirnoff? That's the only one I know that came with a jug, and it was so damn big.
Man. They had tequila. They had vodka. They had
yeah. You're right. The big.
Don't talk about Smirnoff, dog. That's how I met my wife. Don't talk about Smirnoff.
Hey, we all have our secrets. Hey, Shada, how was your day?
I'm just saying. Can't call it, man. I'm kind of doing the same thing. I guess great minds think alike. You know what I'm saying? The weather been kind of iffy down here because we've been getting that cold front. So I'm trying to get my grass on my lawn to be trained to do right. And you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to train them. But this rain done poured down and all my daggone trees done lost their mind. So I went outside this morning and I'm looking at my backyard and I'm like, man, my backyard looks so undisciplined. I got my daggone share. I got started plucking and bruh.
Were you plucking weeds?
All of that. So for the rest of the week, that's what I'm doing. I'm out here. I'm getting all the dead, frozen, dead branches off my mango trees and all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm weeding my wife's stuff, getting all the daggone weeds out of there. Man, listen.
You ever try weed repellent or get like the screen that'll block the weeds and then cover it or something?
Nah. We do organic growing right here. We don't do none of that. We pull and we use tools.
Old school. Okay.
Yeah, we do that. Organic around here.
Get that little the little shovel with it's a specific name, planting shovel. And just turn it around, pull up.
I take my little stool all around my backyard. Little my grandbaby running behind me. Pop. Hey, I'm good.
Man. Yeah, I know that's right. Well, as for me, my day, it started late again, and I just got ready for the show. That was my day right there. But fellas, we're gonna have a great show. We're gonna have a great conversation. But right now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna talk about what the unbelievable that we never even thought would be possible, but it is possible. And like they say, there is a God.
They get this one, and Game 7 is underway. Moves to the basket. Open waiting. Right by the outlet, throws it on his head. Fox on the attack inside. Caruso got a hand in there. Still plenty of time. 8 to shoot. Harper attacks Holmgren. Jet says no. Next October, as we open the season here in Oklahoma City with a double overtime thriller. Gilgeous-Alexander wants to have that party again.
When I asked Coach Daigneault about Shai's 19-point first half, he said hopefully we helped him a little bit with spacing and movement. As far as the rest of this game goes, he said keep stacking good possessions. We know the formula.
That's the formula, Zora. Gilgeous-Alexander has Champagnie. Now you got to go. Shot clock running down. SDA has to pitch it. Williams has to take it and hit. He's 20. Wembanyama 22.
He's shooting one of these. You can see his size up.
There it is. And there it is.
Oh. Step back three. And get a pick and roll.
Harper, pass to Hartenstein, overplay, took it away. They want the double dribble, not called. Hartenstein blocked by Kornet. Oh, Kornet goes up and stops it. Sneaks his way back. Pitch it out for Sell. Champagnie, loaded up, mid-range, short, rebound, Castle, scores!
Again, offensive rebounder.
There will be a new champion in the NBA. A new era has dawned. It's Wemby's West. The Spurs are going to the NBA Finals.
Look at the emotion from Wemby. Unbelievable.
That being said, Wemby, oh my goodness, I just had that on up here. He had himself a great day, 22 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists.
You're not gonna just go ahead and go ahead and slow walk us into it. You're just gonna throw us right in it like that. You're not going. There's no lead up to this. You're just gonna throw us in the deep end.
Hold on, Shada, running the show. I got this, homie.
That's terrible.
Slow your roll. You're gonna interrupt the man. We finished anyway. Me being said, Wemby had a fantastic game, also SGA. But the question is, did the Spurs show a formula on how to defeat OKC?
No. They beat them 4 times in the regular season. All they did was play. They played to what they knew. So, yeah. So, no, I would say they knew what was going on. I just believe Oklahoma didn't show up. That's all I can believe. They didn't want to play.
What about you there, Shada? What the?
I don't even know what to say. That game was so damn good, and I have been watching tape over and over and over again, trying to find where Wemby has a weakness, and I find it very hard to find a weakness in his game at this point in time. I don't. He has his delivery in the paint is Shaq-esque, and his timing on block is Alonzo Mourning and Mutombo-esque. His ability to go ahead and handle the ball at his height is unprecedented. I don't know what to do. I'm at a loss. That's all I can say. I don't know what to do. I don't know what we gonna do. I'm praying that we better not miss. That's all I can tell you. We better not miss.
Well, there's a way to stop. There's things that can be done, but to me, what the Spurs did was they just played their game, like Farrell was saying. They beat them throughout the regular season, and I'm sure Wemby, being the player that he is, and he didn't want to. That one game where they lost, he was visibly tired, and but he followed up on the next game, and he just destroyed them. But throughout the game, to me, the formula was, keep the ball moving, keep the ball passing around, and that's what the Spurs did. And they had people who can pass the ball. But excuse me, being said, what were some of the key factors in the Spurs winning the series? I just said that keeping the ball moving. That was one thing that they did. OKC, they would do the same thing as far as counter it, but the Spurs, they were just quicker on the ball. What do you think, Farrell?
With you saying that, basketball, especially Spurs, what's his name? My man that just Popovich believed in ball movement, right? Popovich always believed in ball movement. The guy that's taking over for him, the coach, I forget his name right now. He's having that same philosophy. You keep the ball moving, defenses get tired, right? With that being said, on the Oklahoma side, Chet Holmgren had 4 points at the end of the game. Okay,
yeah, but
4 points.
But his 4 points.
Let me finish. 4 points at the end of the game.
Coach is Mitch Johnson.
Okay, yeah. So, he's going to be like the new Eric Spoelstra. You put this guy that's the next 7 foot, the next tallest person on the wing every time he ran down there, and he only had 4 points, with your leading scorer being Shea at 35, and then you had what's the other dude? Jay Williams had like 12 or something like that. So the offensively they didn't show up on Oklahoma. So I mean, yeah, the game was good for the Spurs, but we didn't see any type of real, offensive, comparison from Oklahoma, except for the flopping that we saw Shade do all fucking game.
That was terrible. That was terrible.
Man,
I think he the whole series from beginning to end, he flopped like 140 something times.
It's terrible
throughout the whole series. So
it's terrible.
So this has to be
man on the street.
Man on the street.
But I mean, we got rules in place for the flopping, but he tends to be the he's taking LeBron James' game to a whole new level.
There's your buddy. There's your buddy there, Pharaoh.
So at the same time, I just think they wanted another 99 matchup in the finals, and I think that's just how to play it out. That's just me. Conspiracy? Yes, I think it is.
Well, there you have it, folks. He has.
You think about it. You think about it.
Into that other guy.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I mean, you got the MVP. You got the MVP flopping the whole time. That's basically we all believe he stole it from Wemby.
True statement.
So why send a flopper to the finals? Because he didn't flop that much last season, but this year this bitch was a fish out of water. So
not just him, but the whole team. There was one where Jay Will ran into Champagne and then flopped back like Champagne pushed.
Yeah, even I'm old skin bald. What's his name? Caruso that started getting into it.
Oh Lord, Caruso.
I'm glad you brought that up, Pharaoh, because that was the one thing I was looking for. I think that was the one thing in the game, other than the Thunder not being at full strength, because your boy was out, he was injured. Yeah. I don't care what nobody say. When he came in the game, he was an impediment to the team more than a help. So
he couldn't move fast or anything.
Right. So you lose that body of work. Not to mention the fact of the matter is, you know what I'm saying, your boy Chet Holmgren. You see, the thing is what I like about Wemby is I looked at some of the stuff before and the game and the season and stuff like that and deep dived into him. This dude got a real chip on his shoulder and he played like it.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
he plays like it. He told them that he was pissed off that SGA got the MVP. He was mad about that. He was mad about Chet Holmgren beating him in the World League, getting MVP, and he was mad about it. He remembers all of that.
League. Yeah,
and the thing that's crazy is that's what the basketball we know. Cats that come into the game like, okay, you didn't try to tell me that I'm not that guy. I'm about to show you. And I love that about Wemby. Even though there was a lot of flopping, the refs did let them daggone play a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You can see them actually have to fight through a pick and actually put some work in. I like that. And I wish the NBA would allow that more in games.
But think about it. Wemby set the tone at the All-Star game when he went out and went full force and trying to win. Everybody else was like, whoa, what's going on? Wemby was like, look, I'm here to win. Y'all can play around. And remember, then Anthony Edwards was like, well, if you're going to do that, I'm going to do it too. And all the teams adjusted around that. But Wemby, that situation with FIBA, that's what they say the rivalry between Wemby and Chet started. Yep. But Wemby, he just said him and Chet are good friends. But on that court, we all know it's all about business. And he was in Chet's head. He was in Chet's head, and Chet couldn't do anything about it. I mean, throughout the whole series. With that being said, everybody. Well, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Pharaoh.
No, I would say I wouldn't say he was in his head. The coaching didn't allow him to be, competitive. Like you said, you took the man who's probably your best rebounder and put him out in the 3-point line. You can have him down low, so he can at least get some offensive rebounds.
He didn't have a choice.
Threes with long ass rebounds.
Well, he did that when him and Hartenstein were in together. So Chet would go to the 4 and Hartenstein would be the 5, trying to contend with Wemby.
Okay, so tell me how much sense that makes, Tim.
We ain't coaching. And
No, I know
as we
that,
can
but
see,
that's my
they
point.
ain't playing.
That's my point. It's like you got the 7-footer down there, you putting
Mhm.
Hartenstein down there. Because
And
why? Is he
Hartenstein, poor
stronger?
Hartenstein.
You still can't jump. Hartenstein can't jump.
I think what you're saying, Pharaoh, is the difference is when you look at Wemby's road to this point, he dispensed of Rudy Gobert. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He dispensed of Jokic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now he's dispensed of Chet Holmgren. He is basically the man in the NBA right now. Everybody he basically showed them, like, he is the new age Shaq. Stop me if you want to. And I like that.
Pretty much. But he's not a bully like Shaq.
No,
But hey,
just
I'm telling you now, let him go to Giannis and get whatever Giannis did, put some muscle on.
Oh God,
the NBA is in fucking trouble.
Oh, they're in trouble now. He don't have the muscle. What you talking about?
You talking about Shaq? Let him put some Giannis muscle on, and boy, let me tell you, we all gonna be wearing Wemby jerseys because there ain't nobody else to watch.
I don't see how you stop him. He has no weakness in his game.
Yeah, and remember, Pharaoh, earlier during the playoffs when it first began, Shata and we said that San Antonio, that boy Wemby, because you was like, Wemby, I haven't really seen this play his game. And even man on the street.
I didn't say that. That was Mr. Jenkins.
Yeah, man. Okay, I apologize.
No, hey,
man
no,
on the street.
Don't you say that about me.
And what he say?
And what happened? His game, his last 2 seasons.
Yeah.
I said this year he has come out and he's a whole different player than his first 2 seasons.
Yes,
last year they had an opportunity.
Man,
well, see, last year he had that blood
game.
clock too. Remember, he had that blood clock.
Yeah.
He went over
No, I didn't say that. No, sir.
Listen,
I just didn't expect him to be. I didn't expect him to bring to change his game that much in a season or in the off season from what you're talking about. That was tremendous, and we're seeing what a person working on their craft, i.e., James Harden. You know, all these years he didn't play. You know, and he's a liability to the team. You know what I mean?
Hold on. We're gonna talk about that.
How many times have we seen a team put their 7-footer out there to shoot technical fouls?
Nobody ever puts their 7-footer out there
to shoot technical fouls.
Except for Dirk.
Yeah, Dirk. Yeah. Oh no, Jokic.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they put Murray out
was pretty much a power forward.
Yeah, but that's it though. You don't see that on a regular. No. Not even in
anybody in NBA history have you seen that then go, okay, technical foul, we're gonna have our center go out there and shoot it?
No, they get the point guard or the person.
When I saw that, I was like, this is disgusting. This is disgusting.
That's because he has the highest free throw percentage on the team.
The wound. That's what it was. They just wanted to rub salt in the wound. Hey, fuck it. Put him out there. Let him shoot.
Yeah, go. No, he has the highest free throw percentage on the team.
Yes.
My point.
Very high.
My point.
All right, speaking of which, let's keep this train moving on here.
Do we have to?
Yes, we do. Was SGA comment true about this season being a failure for him because he did not win go to the finals? Remember, he said that although I won the MVP, this season was a failure because I didn't accomplish everything that I wanted to do.
Well,
I think
yeah.
I mean,
go ahead,
for him, that's his personal feelings. I mean, as a competitor, you know, most people that win the MVP, they want and have an opportunity to go to the championship. You know what I'm saying? They want to be able to go ahead and back that up with a championship. So I can understand him saying that. But being a failure, like, I don't see him being a failure because I think we've said this on this podcast numerous times. We're in the era of you're not seeing no more dynasties. That's done. That's done. Golden State was the last dynasty we will ever see. The field is too level. The coaching is too close. The talent is too good. I don't see any team out there being able to have a three-peat. It's going to be very difficult to have a repeat with the talent on the floor now. So that's just my opinion,
though. What about you, Pharaoh?
I'm going to take a different turn on this. I'm going to say yes. it is a failure for them because they was expected to go to the finals and win it all with SGA, getting handed the MVP. But I believe SGA's game was his problem. It's a failure on his game because of him not being the player that we know he could be. And with that being said, he didn't have any really good help this year. That even wasn't, he scored, but he wasn't his Robin, this season. He really didn't have a good Robin this year. So, going into the West, they was number one, but when they got to the finals, they couldn't blow anybody out. They didn't blow people out. I think the first series they did, right? But after that,
first
man,
and the second, the first two, and then they
made 4-0 the first two.
Yeah, they swept the first two. So
I thought that was the Knicks. They did that.
No, the Knicks. No, they swept the last two. The Knicks swept the last two.
But damn it, they should have been doing the same thing to damn San Antonio.
Yeah, but they lost one. They lost 2 games with Atlanta because they were down 2-1.
No, I'm talking about. I know. No, I'm talking about not Knicks. I'm just talking about San Antonio.
Oh, okay. Yep. Speaking of, we got one more question up on what the hell. So you got me going here, and I'm trying to do 3 things at once. Okay. Just last question on this, T. Who do you think are the unsung heroes in the series? And it doesn't matter what team it was. I mean, to me, either team. Even though OKC lost, not everyone underperformed. And for me, for OKC, I would say Caruso. I mean, that's his job coming off the bench, doing that and being the disruptor. To me, he did his job, but it wasn't just enough, especially in that second game, the second and the fourth game that they won. So, but on the Spurs, Champagne. That boy was hitting threes throughout the series, except for the second game that they lost. And to me, I mean, Champagne, he was just draining them finally, because in the series before, he wasn't hitting that well. But to go 6 for 10, 8 for 12 on threes, to me, that's remarkable. That's just my opinion. How about you, Mr. Farrell?
I didn't really care about. I would say maybe Wallace with OKC, but
you know what?
I'm going to go with Castle for the Spurs, because when Fox was out, Castle was carrying the load.
Yeah, Castle was also turning them over the first 2 games, and then all of a sudden something clicked.
That's all right.
And then
that's all right.
Yeah, then he recovered from that too. He recovered
and don't forget,
from that.
What's that? The black Filipino boy. He came in toward the end of the series too and started helping out. Because his brother's in the NBA.
You talking about for OKC?
For the Spurs.
Oh, the Spurs?
For the Spurs. He's God damn it. What's the name, son? Harper.
Yeah. Oh, he started.
Ron Harper's son, but he actually helped out.
He did more than help out. That boy right there should have been co-rookie of the year to me.
Yeah.
When
Listen. I hear everything y'all saying, but if you look at the Spurs and the OKC Thunder on paper, they match up pretty well, except for Wemby. Because Wemby, like you say, he's an alien. The problem is Wemby is such a problem in the paint that everybody else have to execute at a higher level. So with Wemby playing such good ball and contesting everything near the rim and protecting the rim, the ball has to go around the perimeter faster, and he must. They cannot let there be a long rebound, because I'm telling you about the daggone them Spurs, man. That boy from UConn, that boy, what's it, Castle and Vassell? I think it's
Vassell.
one is Castle and one is
And
Vassell.
Yeah, Vassell's been there for about 4 years.
Listen,
So he's
that boy will dunk on you. He got that Ja Morant in the system. He will.
Don't do that. Don't do
that.
that.
These say don't curse him like that.
Anybody but him. We don't want to. That's like the Madden cover when you say that name, man. That's
I give credit where credit is due. Ja Morant might have his problems, but the one thing I loved about his game is he had that Iverson in him. If you let him get a running start and he's anywhere near that rim, he will dunk on you.
Man,
the Spurs have some guards who are fearless. They have forwards that run to their spots. Man, listen. Do you see when he run down that paint, he don't even look to where he's passing. He already know where people are going to be.
Spurs got two rookies out there doing stuff. They got Ron Harper and they got that boy Carter Bryant.
Nah, somebody need to test the whole team. I call foul.
Hey, you know what? You said something important, Shada. You said that on paper, the two teams are exactly alike. Game 7, 3-point shooters. It was 17 for 40, 12-35. Spurs, OKC. Rebounding 40-38. Assists 21-23. Blocks 2-5. Steals 9-9. Turnovers 12-13. The only difference in the game were points off of turnovers and fast breaks. Rebounds were just alike. Rebounds was 40-38. 40 Spurs, 38 OKC. Fast breaks, 19 points off of turnovers for the Spurs, 9 for OKC. 19 fast breaks for the Spurs, 7 for OKC. So to me, that transition right there and going on a fast break and doing something, it shows that the Spurs were quicker on their transition on the turnovers and stopping them to score than OKC was in stopping the Spurs, especially when I know y'all saw that on the outlet pass, how the Spurs, they always had that one player running down and they passing it straight down, catching OKC off guard, so stuff like that, little things. And of course the lead, Spurs had a 14-point lead and OKC only had 4. So there are a lot of things going on up in that. But hey, that being said, we're going to move on to the next game. Oh, I'm sorry here. Move on to the next one. And the Spurs, they got to play the Kings of New York.
Max Strus getting into the starting lineup. Richard, your thoughts on that?
I like it. Max Strus has been one of the guys that you could point to that has played with consistent effort and energy and motivation.
Brunson guarded by Harden. Crossover. Finds Harden cutting to the basket. Pass deflected and stolen. Allen got a piece of it. Here's Strus. He has started 3 other games in these playoffs. And Donovan Mitchell knocks down the 3. Strus, an excellent defensive player. Brunson tries, fires away. That won't go. Josh Hart the rebound. Out to Towns. Towns is wide open. And knocks down the 3.
He loves that pump fake reload going to his left. He's missed a number of those in this series. As again, Mitchell Robinson, same action.
Mitchell against McBride. Knocked away by Karl Anthony Towns. Alvarado tries a 3. Towns on the flush. It's another Nick avalanche. Minutes of the third quarter clearly are critical. Strus throws it up and Allen throws it down.
And if you're the Cavaliers,
another turnover. Anunoby, Brunson, alley-oop, and Anunoby with the slam. The turnovers once again killing the Cavaliers. Mitchell on the drive, goes inside, lefty layup, banks it home, and the foul. Mitchell. This really is incredible what they're doing night in and night out. As Towns drives down a lane, scoop layup is good.
go ahead and say it, Lane.
Well, it's the same thing.
From a player in his position, a player that has to come out and impact, he's earned himself some money.
Cordy throws it. Now, this is their 6th consecutive road win. It's over. Believe it, Knicks fans, for the first time in 27 years, the New York Knicks are going to the NBA Finals.
The dream season continues.
Yeah, I agree with you too there, Elliot. But that being said, our first question on this game is: was anyone surprised at how the Knicks surgically carved up the Cavs in 4 games? We're gonna start with you, Shada, your home team.
No, I was not. I was actually not surprised. I was expecting the Cavs to at least put up at least 1 game, but like I said, after that collapse, it's like they could never recover, and I feel so sorry for any team that has James Harden as on their team to depend on in dire situations, because he is not that dude. When the team needs him to go ahead and perform and carry his weight, he gonna spill that water every time. You remember back in the day, we used to see the Kung Fu movie, the 36 Chambers of Shaolin, and the dude had to hold the daggone water, or he stabbed himself in the side, and he had to walk all the way up the daggone pyramid and dump the water without stabbing himself. Guess what?
Dropping the water.
Yeah, James Harden is that dude at the bottom. That as soon as he get the water and start walking, he's done stabbed himself all in the side. He's no good. He ain't never gonna make it out of the first chamber. He ain't never gonna do it. You can't.
Pharaoh.
You can't do it.
Well, you look like you're hurting over there, Pharaoh.
and it's because we're talking about James Harden. That's why.
No. Right now we talking about when you surprised about the Knicks surgery carving up the Cavs.
No, that's what I said, because we're talking about James Harden. No.
Yes.
Well, no, we gonna get there. You know what? As a matter of fact.
Yeah. So
I wrote the hold on. I wrote these damn questions. Y'all gonna read these motherfuckers.
No, I agree.
Were the stars living up to that hype, or were they dead in the water? Where on earth was James Harden?
Yeah.
No,
you should have put that all in the question. Yeah.
Like we said, last year, number 1 team in the East was Cavs. They added James Harden, and I think they was number 3 or something this year.
They regressed.
Regression. And they got to the finals. I mean, got there, but they got one series further. Yes, but the East competition was trash this year. We couldn't count on Philadelphia. You know, Atlanta was number 8, and they gave the best competition out of all 8 teams. You know what I mean?
That's true. That is true.
And then you look at it.
Boston,
whatever's going on. The refereeing is bad. The play call is bad. We're talking about positionless basketball. Everybody's just out there playing playground basketball, and whatever team can play it better, that's the team that's going to win. And other than the Spurs, they are systematic. They have a system that I believe is going to win. So we're going to go back to the New York Knicks. No, I did not doubt that they were not going to dismantle the Cavaliers, because the Cavaliers has James Harden.
So you say the same thing Shada saying then.
Well, the premise of his statement is James Harden.
Right.
I got you.
Yeah. So and the thing was sad about this conversation is he's getting signed next season.
Yeah. Well,
we got to see him again. Like, I'm not even a Cavs fan, and I got to see him on the court again.
You know what?
And I'm sad.
I think the reason he won't retire is because he knows nobody's going to hire him to do no sportscasting. Ain't nobody going to hire him.
Nobody wants him.
Nobody ain't going to hire him. This is it for him.
So you saying the Cavs, were they out coached, or the Knicks are just that good then?
They have James Harden.
Hey, so Shada, here we go. Just to have James Harden, they were out coached.
They have James Harden. I mean, what are we talking about here? They have James Harden. Man. That is.
I hope people hear this. I hope people actually listen to this, because we all say the same thing, man.
Yeah. He's like that, like a herpes. herpes virus.
Yeah.
And they passing them around
you just there to cause problems whenever you want to pop up,
Mm-hmm. And they're taking selfies of his daggone turnovers.
Oh Lord,
man, I've seen, like I told you, I've seen bullfighters put up a bull fight. You know what I mean? The matadors. I seen them put up.
You right. Yeah, but that was when James Harden was James Harden.
No,
Mr.
No, he came off the bench. He came off the bench. Then when he went to Houston, he had that 11 turnover half. 11 turnover half.
And then he went, and then he left there and went somewhere else, and then he went to the
he left Houston, went to the Clippers. No, he went to the Clippers, and then he went to New Jersey, then he went to Philly, then he went to where he at now? Brooklyn. He went to Brooklyn, and then but from Brooklyn he went to Philly, and from Philly he went to
from Brooklyn
Clippers.
he went to Houston.
No, Houston was right after Oklahoma.
You know what?
Houston
look that up for me.
It don't matter. The dude's trash.
That's
every team he went to.
No, in other words, he been a lot of places, but ain't done nothing since.
He is not Robert Horry.
And what's funny is it's like they have these people bringing up the ball, and I put to you like this: James Harden is not a point guard, but they keep letting him handle the ball. That's a big thing. That's a problem as far as I'm concerned. What's the last point guard that I think we actually have seen? And I believe Chris Paul has been the last true point guard to handle the ball, to bring it up the court, because that's when the Suns went to the finals. We have not seen a good point guard since Chris Paul that's dedicated to handling the ball. Everybody else happens to be shooting guards, small forwards, power forwards, bringing the ball up. Even the centers will bring the ball up. And I believe that's what's taken away from the game. We have no more true point guards. We just got people on the court, run to the damn arc, to the circle, and everybody starts doing some passing around. Name a true point guard that we have out there right now. Just name one.
I will say Kyrie Irving, I think, was a true point guard.
Yeah.
But he's not playing this year, is he?
No, he injured.
Right. So give me another one. There's 31, there's 32 teams.
You got Jamal Murray.
You see how you have to look? You're thinking about it.
You got to think,
All right?
You do.
Back in the day, we can name every point guard in every team.
Yep, Stephon Marbury.
All right, now we're trying to find a point guard now. And that's what's wrong with basketball. There's no more somebody controlling the floor of the game.
That's under 6'6". Point guard under 6'6".
But I think that Wemby is doing something good for the NBA because it's actually bringing the eyes back to the big man. So now everybody has to plan for the big man. So I think it's a good thing.
So give me a point guard to make him successful.
Oh, Wemby?
Yes.
He's got it.
None.
Oh,
I mean, if you can handle the ball, like in transition.
No, they're not point guards. They're not point guards.
No. That's a guard and forward. He's shooting guard and forward.
Fox is more of a point guard than they are.
Yeah, and Fox is their point guard.
Give me a point guard.
Castle went to UConn.
Carter Bryant is their point guard.
Castle went to UConn. He played point guard at UConn.
Yeah.
But is he starting though?
Castle, yeah.
Not Castle. We're talking about the guy you talking about.
I'm Vassell. I'm thinking Vassell.
No, but Castle went to UConn. He's a point guard because they were saying that's why this is going to be a UConn versus Villanova point guard battle because Josh Hart and Jalen Brunson went to Villanova and freaking daggone Castle went to UConn when he won the championship with UConn.
He's a 6'6" point guard.
Yep.
That's not a point guard, guys. Come on.
Hey, no, what did I say earlier? Can you find one under 6'6"? Did I not say that?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You guys are making my point.
Ain't no you guys. I'm just saying. Oh, man.
But yeah, back in the day, there was a lot more point guards that you could talk about.
We don't have no more Raoufs. We don't have no Raoufs out there no more. AKA Chris Jackson. You know, we don't have those guys anymore.
The game has changed.
You know, where's my Kevin Johnsons? You know what I'm saying?
Nah, we don't have those no more.
You know, where's our John Starks?
Thomas. No. No, we don't have those no more.
Game 1 is tonight.
Yeah.
Who do you expect to win the championship?
Come on,
man. Spurs, man. It's gonna be a repeat of '99, man.
Why are you? I mean, you giving us multiple choice with one answer. Come on.
Okay.
Listen, right now, the Spurs, the Spurs are favored 185 to Knicks positive 155.
Dude, it's not even gonna be close.
Okay. I'm going for
the DraftKings 8. DraftKings 8. If you want to bet, go to DraftKings because it's guaranteed to make you some money. Yeah.
I'm a realist, and I watch the game. I not only watch the game, I watch the history of the game. I watch all the basketball movies, and I'm telling you.
You're right.
I'm telling you, this is everything that I was afraid of seeing all these years. Ever since Above the Rim, we've been looking and blue chips and freaking daggone Jesus Shuttlesworth and all that. We've been looking with blue chips. Listen, this guy is different. He's different.
Mm-hmm.
He scares me. He's different.
He's hungry. He's a young, hungry individual. And look what Kevin Durant said. This dude's elbow just hit me in the cheek. He got a veteran talking about this guy is in my cheek. You know, I was like, come on.
Do you remember playing ball growing up? And you remember the first time you jumped and you touched the rim? You actually touched it, and you're like, you couldn't wait actually when you could grab it with two hands.
No,
you never experienced that. My bad. But anyway,
I tipped it. Yeah,
all I know is when I first learned to grab the rim with two hands, I was determined to dunk on everybody. It never happened, but Wemby can make it happen. He got that kind of attitude. If he get in here, he's gonna do something, kiss it off the glass, David Robinson style, freaking daggone Tim Duncan style.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, his first points in Game 7 was a Tim Duncan off the backboard.
It's disgusting. I walked away as soon as he hit that shot. I went outside.
Oh man. All right, hey, we're going to keep this train moving because we got a couple of stops to make. And right now, everyone heard about the trade with Myles Garrett.
With the first pick, the Cleveland Browns select Myles Garrett.
Well, Myles, we're happy that you're Cleveland Browns. How do you feel?
Start right here. Sacked all the way back at the 25-yard line. It's Myles Garrett. Allen back to pass. Here comes Garrett after him. They're going to hit him and they're going to get him and sack him. Myles Garrett gets in there and makes the play. Back to pass. Myles Garrett's got him and he knocks him down.
I know you missed it. Want to know every week? Want to know every game? Win on 3. 1, 2, 3. Come on!
It's blocked. Myles Garrett blocked it.
Other fans here, the best fans of the NFL.
Boy, he was a bad boy. We all know it was that Texas A&M coming out of. Oh my goodness!
If you love football, this is what you're gonna look like.
Oh yeah. What was the motivating factor behind this trade? I mean, everyone has their opinion, but I want to hear from the panel. What about you, Farrell?
That was a surprise. Hell, I ain't no motivating factor. I mean, shit. I looked at my feed. This dude had a damn Rams that jersey on. So I would say more. I would say more so that the Rams are seeking to have somebody to replace Aaron Donald. They haven't had a success with that, and this will be a next best person. You know, an edge rusher instead of a tackle up the middle. I don't know. Because he just signed that contract. I don't know how that even played into the trade factor. So I'm still looking at the ins and outs of what's happening here. I don't know. But hey, I say the Rams won because they're still competitive in the West. So, and I don't care how old Matt Stafford gets, he still throws the ball better than half of the damn league.
Okay. They were saying this is the first time since 1970 where you have offensive MVP and a defensive MVP on the same team.
Lord, Emers.
Like I said, I think the NFC West is going to be something serious this year. We still got to see what's going on with the Cardinals, but the other three teams are good.
Shada, what do you think was a motivating factor?
I don't give a damn what the motivating factor. All I know is I almost threw up. I couldn't believe it when that joint happened. I think my breakfast, my dinner from the day before, I was like, "This is ridiculous. Are you kidding me?"
Mm-hmm.
They did it again. They did it again. They did the same thing when they got Stafford from the Detroit Lions. They snuck under the radar and went and made a deal with daggone Matthew Stafford, and then went right. They've been, I don't know who their GM is, but that's a slick cat because the moves he's made in the last 5 years for that team, masterful. And now I'm hearing rumors that Aaron Donald's contemplating coming back out of retirement. Stop.
Man, I'm going to tell you now, if he does that, if they do that,
that's terrible.
Because I believe that's probably why Aaron Donald quit, because he had no help.
Bro,
he gets Myles Garrett and he on the line, he comes back.
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
No.
Let's see, from the Rams' perspective, they get 3 first-time All-Star edge rusher and Myles Garrett. The Browns get their young and up-and-coming pass rusher, Jared Verse, plus 27 first-round pick, a 28 second-round pick, and a 29 third-round pick. From the Rams' perspective, they're trying to compete for a Super Bowl, and the general manager, Les Snead, aggressively pushing for a generational pass rusher. The move pairs 26 reigning MVP Matthew Stafford with the Defensive Player of the Year, and Garrett has no trade clause, but waived it on to go to the Rams. Yeah. So the Browns. My mic going out? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
can y'all hear me?
Going in and out.
Oh, okay, my bad. The Browns, they just want a younger team, and they know that Myles Garrett, who's 30, is in his prime, and they're trying to rebuild the team. So by rebuilding, they get rid of that.
In lieu of what you just said, in lieu of what you just said, because I was not aware of what the compensation, just off the top of my head, hearing what you just read, that's a great move for the Browns. And I understand why they made that move, because of the coach they got. Remember, the coach they got is coming from Baltimore.
Baltimore, yeah.
He's used to having those young lions and molding them into what he wants them to be. So I'm thinking he's trying to do the best for his team and to coach the way he knows how, from the level he knows how.
Right.
So why not give up Myles Garrett? Because he was eating up so much of that cap space, and get some compensation for him for the future, because you already know Rome wasn't built in a day. So he's taking what he can, building a young team and making it his. I could see him doing that. So this trade, even though it hurts the rest of the NFL, especially the NFC terribly, I know Joe Burrow and freaking daggone your boy Lamar, they happy as all. They were over there doing backflips, the electric slide. They were like, we gone. We gone.
We ain't got to worry about that no more. We ain't got to worry about that no more.
Right.
And you know, you brought this question up before there, Farrell. What does the team salary cap and Garrett's contract? How does it affect this trade?
Like I said, like my brother E-Love right there. You know, it's 5 years. Hey man, I got some reverb over here.
Yeah, me too.
But that set them back 5 years, you know, with Shedeur, and I think that salary cap situation was going to be, you know, they was going to take a hit with that. So, and definitely that Deshaun Watson beat him over the head 4 years ago. You know, $234 million. You know what I'm saying?
Correct. But the thing about it, I think Deshaun Watson is here in this scuttlebutt, and he's trying to make a run to compete for the quarterback position this year.
Yeah, well, that's fine. Yeah, I want my money back. Shit. I put all this money in this dude, and he been sitting on the sideline for 3 years. I want to pay for my money.
You pulling the Grant Hill, dog. You pulling the Grant Hill.
Come on, man. Hey, listen, I need pre-massage Deshaun Watson to get on the field. That's what I need. Lord. And then that way Shedeur Sanders can actually see what a professional quarterback looked like, because pre-massage, Scandal Watson was fire. He was taking, feet to the face. He was getting beat up, still making throws. He had DeAndre Hopkins looking like an all-star receiver. We need that guy back. I need pre-massage Deshaun Watson back.
No, you're not going to get that.
Yeah, but we need it. We need if we can get. But I'm saying if we can get a little bit of that back, I think.
No, but when you talking about Deshaun Watson, remember Cleveland has this thing of just throwing money away. They gave money to Deshaun Watson to get him out of Houston, and then when Myles Garrett was talking about he wanted to get traded to another team, then they just gave him all his money. Now, to me, it seemed like this year they like, okay, we got all this money that's going out, and we don't have a really good young talent, so let's get rid of some stuff, because now they don't have to pay Myles Garrett that $160 million, and that comes
not necessarily.
No. He already got the guaranteed money, so the salary is going to have to go to the Rams, and the Rams, and it's going to affect the Rams salary cap. Right.
Okay.
Right. That's what I said, Brown and Garrett Super Bowl. But like Shada was saying earlier, and like I was reading earlier, that the Browns they rebuilding, so they getting all new fresh.
99.
Say what?
They've been rebuilding since 99, man.
Well, they've been rebuilding ever since then too. So
come on, man. They just got the rights to the movie Draft Day. So let's give them a pass. Come on, man.
But the thing is, at least they're moving. They're trying to move in the right direction this time, instead of getting all these old vets and bringing them in and trying to fill spots to get to the Super Bowl. Now they say, hey, let's just start afresh.
Yeah, like Washington.
And like Shada said. Yeah, so hey, that's what I see. But who do you think got the better of the deal?
It's hard to say.
Yeah,
it's hard to say.
I would say both of them.
Well, it's hard to say because once again, you're talking about Cleveland, rebuilding, but you already know what the Los Angeles has. They put him on. I said they get 2 good years out of Myles Garrett. 2 good years. 2 good seasons. And then if old boy does come back, they guarantee they're gonna go to the Super Bowl.
I don't.
Oh, Aaron Gordon.
That's a good point. But to answer that question, if you're asking long term, I would agree with Farrell. But if you're talking about the stock market, you want to return on your investment immediately right now. The Rams got the better of the deal because they were already Super Bowl contenders. You know what I'm saying? So when you look at it right now, moving forward, the Rams can afford to pay Garrett right now. But how long does that window open? Because they still got Puka Nacua. They still have your boy that came over from the Jets. That was in Green Bay forever.
The dread dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
man, his name escapes me that quick.
Dang.
But you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, we know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and my whole thing is, ever since McVay got to the Rams, him and that general manager have made some very, very smart moves to get immediate return from the players that they receive. So they're still striking when the iron's hot. So we all know, anybody watching football, for them to make this deal, they expect an immediate return to give him all that money. So I think it depends on how you look at it.
Right.
Hey, it's just like you said, you put some money out in the business or in the stock market, you want to return on it. It better,
Devontae Adams,
real quick. Devontae Adams. There we go. All right, that's a good discussion. That's man, y'all killing it today. But before we keep going, we're gonna do our no. Forgot where is it? Our discussion of the week. And trust me, this is gonna be something that I'm sure everyone is going to enjoy. All right. As we know, in Florida, there's a new law, believe it or not, that Governor Ron DeSantis signed into, and it's nicknamed after a really famous quarterback.
Coaches will soon be able to financially support their players. Today, Governor DeSantis signed a bill that will allow head coaches to spend their own money to support the welfare of an athlete. Head coaches will be required to report the use of personal funds to the Florida High School Athletic Association. They may only use up to $15,000 of their own money to help players on their team.
Coaches serve important roles. They're mentors. It's not just all X's and O's. And there are times where some of the athletes need a little help. And why would we want to stop these acts of generosity? So
the FHSAA Board of Directors will vote on any amendments made to the law in June. Another bill signed today is designed to increase coaches' pay. Both laws will go into effect on July 1st.
Hey, man, you need to get your network up to speed. We said that like 20 minutes ago.
Hey, he on the other side of Grovetown, man. He might not have that the Wi-Fi stuff. Good cable stuff.
I might have a two-part question here, and I'm gonna ask you one question there, Mr. Pharaoh King, and then I got the next one for you, Mr. Shata. And question for you, Mr. Pharaoh. Should other states follow Florida in helping the coaches and the athletes this way?
So let me start off with saying all states should help all students at all times. Let's just go ahead and say that. And Teddy Bridgewater should not have to do what he did because his school doesn't get the funding like the rest of the state does or the rest of the counties or the areas he's in. They need to put people in place that make sure that everybody gets a fair shake so you don't have these issues and have programs put in place so you don't have to worry about I'm about to say soldiers because that's how I'm thinking of them right now. You're taking care of young men that are trying to do something with their life, but you're giving them boundaries and goalposts to keep moving, to be successful. And that's why Teddy Bridgewater did what he did. And for him, they have to go through. Oh, you back in DC? Man, this dude's a Steelers fan too, guys. I just want you to know, man. He's a Steelers fan, but he's from DC. Anyway.
That don't go together.
E-Love. My man E-Love right
here.
I'm
like, where did that come from?
Hey, Trump probably got you on bandwidth control right now. So my thing is, I am sick and tired of all these counties, these districts, these whatever the case is, allocating money the way that they do because a certain district has a better economic background. Those people get all the money and all the help they need. And I don't believe coaches should ever, especially high school, should ever have to pay out of their pockets when the taxes that these people pay in the districts are supposed to be allocated toward the schools. And they know football is always going to be the biggest draw for money to come back into the school. They always know that. Those 4 months is important for athletes in the schools. So the whole nation as a whole should always do what they have to do, but put money in the schools the way they're supposed to. Because I see it here in Columbia County. There's like 6 schools, but you know the 3 schools that get the money and the 3 schools that don't.
Yeah, but most taxes as far as schools goes to the district that have the most kids, and a lot of times.
No, I get that.
I know. Hold on. Let me. I listen to you.
You're taking something that I'm saying.
Oh my God. How do you know what I'm going to say, Pharaoh, if I don't finish?
Because
let Pharaoh finish his point, though.
No, I was speaking, then he interrupted because he didn't like something I said. Pharaoh, listen.
Okay, go ahead.
I know what you're saying, and most of the time that's how it's done. But you also have schools where parents donate and help out those students, and in those poor schools you don't have parents that can do shit like that. In those poor schools they don't have all of the resources to do stuff like that. So like you said, for Teddy Bridgewater to do something like this, he shouldn't have been penalized. For every state, I don't give a fuck what state it is, because when you have a child that's trying to do something other than being in the streets and robbing somebody or selling drugs, that's a whole lot better, don't you think?
Okay, so Tim Dog, to rebuttal what you're saying is,
no, I'm just saying,
there's
very
few districts, there are very few schools that get that money you're talking about. That's what I'm saying. The
I know
money
that.
be allocated more throughout those schools, so they have an equal, like some type of equal playing ground. Parents are always going to still put the money into the like, okay, like Greenbrier here, their parents is going to put money in, but guess what?
But you know what school he's going to
also get more money.
No, but the school that Teddy Bridgewater went to, with North Miami High, is in one of the poorest. I don't know the area. I'm just going by what I'm reading.
I know that.
And it's sure, and you know, it's just like any other black neighborhood,
right?
Whereas the school, the city and the state say, oh, we allocate the money to them, but yet then when they allocate the money, oh, that's only because you have these amount of students that go to the school on a regular. See, they always, like you said, move the goalposts until you can't reach it.
Tim, you're making my point, man.
I know I was making your point. I was just saying what you said because I'm pissed off. No, you know how I am about kids.
No, I know. So don't. That's what I'm saying. I get all that. I get all that. Yeah, but the thing is, they do this for a reason, and we know this, and that's why we always tend to try to move places to make sure our kids have an equal playing field, but they will find a way to discredit it and change the rules. That's all I'm saying.
One thing that the Department of Education does is they're supposed to regulate, the money that the government gives to these schools. Without the Department of Education, all these public schools, they're not getting the right fundings, they're not getting the right resources nor the right support, because he's drained all that money so he can build his fucking ballroom. Point being said, it never was fair for the blacks in the neighborhood, and it's never going to be fair until we can get some legislation or some people that's just going to sit back and get up instead of sitting back and talking about it and not allowing it to.
Yeah,
Shada, I'm sorry.
Well, I said, if you look at it, the poverty level, with no matter which branch of government is in, Democrats or whatever party, they're still poor. Mm-hmm. Doesn't matter.
It don't matter. They children.
Right.
You'd rather put money and invest in a kid to go to school than not invest in them and let them be out on the street and they say, oh, them kids need to be doing something. Well, they could, don't you think?
But you know what? The more we talk about this, but the crooks are really the lawmakers. Mm-hmm. Because if you're really looking at how we talk about the money being spent, they're too busy. Like Mississippi, let's use Mississippi as an example.
Poorest state in the
country. Mississippi, one of the poorest in the nation, $77 million they stole from people that need the money. $5 million went to Brett Favre, but all of a sudden he got some type of Parkinson's disease now. So
karma.
So this is why we're saying the money can't get to the people if the lawmakers keep stealing the money.
There, go out and vote. Shot him.
I mean,
pros and I'm sorry. No, this is your question right here. I apologize.
Go
What
ahead.
would be some pros and cons of a law like this?
Honestly, I don't see any pros and cons, period. I think there is no you putting that and saying a law in the United States of America right now don't mean nothing. Not a damn thing. You know what I'm saying? Because the bottom line remains is Pharaoh is absolutely correct, and you are absolutely correct. The monies are there, legislation is there for the money to be used. But the problem is you have people in this country that are put in positions to fight for you and for your students and for your kids. But instead, what they do is they go in there and listen to a bunch of lobbyists. You know what a lobbyist is? A lobbyist is only freaking a mediator. A mediator. Why should we elect you so you could go talk to a mediator for somebody on another level? You see what I'm saying? Now we talking about Ron DeSantis out here.
Right.
I know Ron DeSantis ain't thinking that he's passing this law thinking it's gonna make us be. Teddy Bridgewater just exposed what's been going on here in Florida for years. How many Hall of Fame players come out of freaking daggone Miami?
Yep.
How many black Hall of Fame players come out of Florida State? How many black Hall of Fame players come out of Florida? How many players are now coming out of UCF? How many HBCUs are here in Florida? Quite a bit. You got the Rattlers right here. You got Bethune-Cookman right here.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? You got Ocho Cinco and all these people that play football down here in Tampa and freaking daggone in Liberty City, and these boys down here chasing rabbits. We've seen all the daggone commercials all over, but it all boils down to everything y'all just said. People need to understand that they need to go out and they need to vote for their self-interest. Your self-interest means that things that's going to affect your household, your children, your next generation when you're not here. You allow these people to go in there and make these rules, and the fact of the matter is they're going to choose for you, which is why there's this big boycott now of daggone black kids going to daggone red state schools who support daggone getting rid of voting rights. How the hell are we supposed to have representation when you're taking away voting rights for the people that need it so we could get the money that you pass the law for? Does that make any sense to you?
Never
It
does.
is.
Ask Ron DeSantis if he has fixed the problem from COVID when the daggone when all the people here in Florida were suffering and they daggone had a backlog with paying people money. All that money that Biden gave us for infrastructure. Where is all that money? But you out here building alligator Alcatraz. You think this thing because you put a black person name on it is supposed to make me feel daggone good? Teddy Bridgewater exposed them and they're daggone doing something to put a Band-Aid on it. They're going to keep doing the same crap they're doing until black people start saying, you know what? Screw Florida State, screw daggone Florida, screw University of Miami until they start seeing us and start going to HBCUs. And we'll see how quick these people daggone turn around and start giving money to the kids that need it and start putting playgrounds in our neighborhoods.
Yeah.
Period.
I would go one further with that with you is you talk in the law that says they're going to raise coaches' salaries and they put a limit on how much money they can spend. Why did you do that? Why did you say that? Now who's going to get the raises though? But you said $15,000 is a max. Why did you put a max on it? Because I'm pretty sure those private schools don't have a max.
So when Ron DeSantis passes this law and the legislature here in Florida is majority Republican, what is it going to do?
Right. So
what is it going to do?
What's that coach that just? I think that Iowa coach. That Iowa coach is basically saying that they don't want black people at the schools anymore.
And that's fine. And black people need to take that and go ahead and do the same thing. White people think they're going to do this shit. They're going to now trying to build houses and communities in Arkansas. Black people just
here it is.
say, okay, you know what? Fine.
Was that
Farrell? Kids go to HBCUs and come talk to us, and they're gonna recruit our kids, our running backs, our linebackers, our linemen, our skills players. Send them to HBCUs. That's where you're gonna get your daggone skills players from. And we'll see how quick stupid ass damn McMahon wife would daggone learn how to run an education department. We'll see how fast this country understand how much the Black people and the Hispanic community and the daggone immigrant community put into everything in this country, including sports. And who sells these? Who runs hospitality? Who runs the stadiums? Who cleans the fields? Who the one to do all of this? Minorities, but you're blocking us out? Yeah, okay. Keep that shit on.
Hey, but here's the guy. His name is Jamie Pollard. He's the Iowa State athletic director. So he went on a rant stating that the SEC and Big Ten schools should break away from Black athletes and remove Black athletes from their institutions.
And we should
said that yesterday.
Yes,
he said that yesterday.
Do that.
Yeah.
Allow them to do that, please.
Right.
Please.
So my thing is, if that's how they want to play it, they really need to take note on what you just said with the SEC, with the Bible Belt. Want to go to these laws. Hey man, and only $15,000 to save your school if an athlete can't get to practice or not to try to make himself better. Hey man, it's time to go support our own.
Yeah,
just like E-Love says, it's time to support our own.
They're crazy, dog. And that's the thing. People need to.
And I'm talking about all divisions now. I'm not talking about just Division 1. We're talking about Division 2 and 3.
All of them. Every last one of them.
If it's a PWI, hey, let's get up out of there, man.
All of them. Take the kids out of there and send them to HBCU. Support us.
And then but some HBCUs are more expensive than those private colleges.
I don't give a damn. The fact of the matter is,
I know.
When you start doing that, they're gonna react.
They're gonna react. You know why they're more expensive? You know why they're more expensive? Because they don't get that help that we talk about, and they have to make up that through the tuition. So we understand that. But if we put our money into the schools, that will drop. That's what we're talking about.
Not only that, then they're going to say, well, all the Black athletes or Black students are going to HBCUs. We can't compete with that. Well, you shouldn't have put your foot in your mouth then.
Hey, I'm saying, give them what they want. Yeah. Give them what they want.
Give them exactly what they want. Because with all this AI and everything now, a lot of people are not even daggone going to college anymore. People are freaking daggone learning stuff at home, learning trades and stuff. Come on, dog. The only reason to go to college is to go to. Come on, man.
You still drinking it? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hey, listen up. That was a good discussion there, gentlemen. And when it comes to kids.
Yes, I feel you. I feel you.
It's okay to try and do something, but don't do it for the wrong reason.
I'm extremely sensitive when it comes to kids.
Thank you. Hey, good discussion there, fellas. Good discussion. We're gonna keep this train moving. And that was our discussion of the week. As soon as I find it, there it is. All right there, Mr. Shata. We got something, you have something for us today. We would like to hear it. And let's see. Here we go. All right, there, Shata. What do you have for us today?
You can see here. Go ahead and put that thumbnail up of that gentleman in that uniform. Just a picture, please. Does anyone know who the gentleman is?
Oh man, I just lost his name. I can't call it right now.
Is that Jackie Robinson? He played for the Grays.
We're gonna find out together. We're gonna find out together because I was actually unaware of this. Go ahead and put the second one up for the information, please.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Josh Gibson.
Batting champ. The batting champ.
1937, on this day, Josh Gibson hits his home run that lands just 2 feet below the rim of Yankee Stadium to drive an estimated 580 feet. He was playing in the Negro League baseball. But the thing about it is, there was a lot of talk about the Negro League stats and Major League Baseball stats. To me, I don't care what it is. It's baseball. It's professional baseball, and I count it because you still got to have the same skills to do it. So that's just me personally.
Man, you got that.
Yeah, I would say. Well, Josh Gibson was the batting champ, and they said that he's actually Babe Ruth actually got his style from him, if I'm not mistaken. But I think he was one of the ones that went over to Japan to teach the Japanese how to play baseball.
Yes.
Was it? Yeah, that's right. You did something on that, didn't you, Shada?
Yes. Yeah. You're definitely right. You got a good memory. But yeah.
Well, no, I love baseball, so I knew about that.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
So I was actually, as you guys,
you're a Baltimore fan. That goes without saying.
Yeah, Orioles.
As I look a lot of these things up on a weekly basis, it's actually helping me and my teach my my grandbaby as well as my daughters some stuff about history that I didn't even know. So it's giving me an opportunity to teach them stuff that I wasn't aware of. So yeah, that's the sports coming.
I love baseball because that's the first major league pro league to combine us or get us into the stage of to where we could be somewhat equal or better than the counterparts. But they also, and this is what pisses me off, is they use baseball as a political move where now they want to tell us to shut up and dribble and all this other shit. But they were the ones that used us in the political way, in a political platform for equality. So anytime that we can use this professional platform to get our way and to get our point across, I say do it 1,000% because they did it to us. So why we cannot use what they use us for what we need to get across?
I mean, a lot of people, I agree with you, Pharaoh, because a lot of people like to run around and talk about, oh, it's the American way, this, that. The only thing that I know that's definitely American way exploitation. You're going to go ahead and get what you can when you can from whatever, because everybody in this country, because this country was built on it. My daughter came to me the other day and when she was talking to me about, I didn't even know that in the one of the first settlements that that they actually started eating each other because they ran out of food. I was like, yeah, babe. They were the Native Americans, they ran them off. Native American, they didn't know how to plant food, they didn't know how to raise animals, none of that. So they started eating each other babies. So yeah, they're used to that.
And that's like I said, it's going back to what they know.
Yep.
Mic drop.
I'm just saying, they always fall back to what they're daggone good at.
Shada, thank you for that sports of the day.
For sure.
Oh my goodness. All righty. Mr. Pharaoh.
Yeah, I got something, y'all. And I was hoping what's the name? Jenkins was on here because he was not gonna get this one. You better be ready, boy.
Well, Pharaoh's trivial question of the day. All right, Pharaoh, what do you have for us today?
Oh, man. Well, we're going to be talking about the Milwaukee Bucks today. So we were talking about Giannis earlier. So here's the question for you guys. There it is.
Who was the Bucks' leading scorer between Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Giannis Antetokounmpo? The Bucks' leading scorer. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's Ray Allen.
Well, he wasn't there that long. Yeah,
that's Ray Allen.
Was he there that long? To even lead them?
I would say that was my answer too, Shada. So
if it's not Ray Allen, it's got to be Glenn Rice.
No, not at Milwaukee. Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna have to go with Ray Allen, but Glenn Rice was there too for a minute. No, that was Timberwolves.
I'm gonna have to piggy off of both of y'all, because I can't remember anybody else who would be there that long.
I do remember Dante Moncrief at one point.
Yeah, but he was in the movie. He was in the Monstars.
Come on, Elove, where you at, man?
Elove said, I ain't on this one. He said, I ain't on this one.
Where you at, man? All right, guys.
I'm gonna go with Ray Allen because of the fact that he's a 3-point giant and he scored a lot of points when he was there. He was their only really scorer. Glenn Rice was also
okay.
Michael Red.
Oh, yeah, but no.
Is he talking about Michael Red?
Yep, Michael Red. Damn, Elove, you showing your age, boy.
Dang!
Damn. I
that
forgot
dude went back in the bucket. That's that DJ that got all the records all behind him. He don't even use that Serato no more. He just getting records.
But here y'all go. Y'all ready? When I hit this, you're gonna be like, God damn it.
God damn it. Glenn Robinson. Ain't that a bitch?
Didn't I say Glenn Robinson?
No, you said
nah,
Glenn
you thought Glenn Robinson.
He was the bald-head dude with the goatee, right?
No.
Robinson ain't no goatee. Robinson
was bald and big.
Yeah. He bald with black mofo.
Yeah.
Oh, but they did have both of them played for Milwaukee though.
Yeah. Well, so you did. The years is important is because Chris Middleton is number 3 on the scoring list. So before Chris Middleton got there, you know that during that timeline and with Giannis, Glenn Robinson was the leading scorer after Kareem.
That was a good one.
Oh shit! Check you out there, Burrow. Coming out there with the hard stuff, man. Fuck you. So you going to the big dog. Oh,
yeah,
man.
Big dog Glenn Robinson.
All right, that concludes our show for the evening. But before we always leave, we'd like to entertain you with something, a little thought, or better yet, Pharaoh, tell us what you're thinking. What's on your mind? What do you have for the people today?
Well, fellas, so you see my Pharaoh_71 IG.
Oh yeah,
Facebook. I do need to monetize my shit, man, because damn, man, I get a lot of views on my posts and everything. But with that being said,
put it on your calendar. Stop saying it and start working on
it. Man, I have it, and then next thing you know, I fall asleep. I'm always fall asleep at the computer. But
oh Lord,
here's something that I think this guys is going to hit you. It's going to hit you hard because this is something that we talk about as men, especially in today's world, raising. Being there for our kids, being a father figure, being a role model, being, especially for our young girls and raising young men. So here's a quote that I found, and I thought this was really exceptional. A man who refuses to defend himself is not peaceful. He is trained to accept abuse. All right. So I look at that and I think about all the times that you should have spoke up when you let things, you became passive. you know, or something that put us in a position where you didn't want to rock the boat, but you knew it was wrong when you saw it, or you heard it, or you experienced it. And as we get older,
you're silencing complicit.
Right. Yeah. As we get older, we don't accept it as much, and we're seen as angry because we never took care of it when we knew it was wrong in the beginning.
Facts.
And that's something that I try to teach Jaden and Alexis is you speak up now, because when you get older, that's when it's really like you're going to be like me. You're going to have anxiety in situations because I never, spoke out or defended myself the way I supposed to have. And because you didn't want to lose a job, or you didn't want to make somebody upset, or whatever the case is. In today's world, and you see it, and we all see it with our children, nobody cares what you think.
Right.
They got their opinion. They're going to say it right or wrong. Right. They're always going to think themselves right.
Right.
Defend yourself when you know it's wrong, and don't let them step on you. That's all I'm saying.
I agree 100%.
Going to say your
that's my soliloquy for the evening.
So give out your social media then.
I did in the beginning.
Oh, you did in the beginning. My apologies, Mr.
I know that wave cap too tight. I get it.
No, man. I'm
we here for you. We here for you.
Man, I'm trying to run the board on one thing, and that's not a good
thing. Tell them again. Tell them again, love. Tell them again.
You said a closed mouth doesn't get fed. 100%.
Hey, he preach, brother.
I know that's right. Shatta, what do you have for the people?
You see down there, sir. One love, Shatta Blue Sky, and Shatta Yahoo. But to echo my brethren up there said, in Jamaica, they have a saying in Jamaica. My grandmother used to tell me this, God rest her soul, growing up. There was a young man who was in our district, and when he was born, his mother used to always let him just get away with everything. He go to church, he'll act up. She always said, "Oh, he's just, you know what I'm saying? He's just acting out. He's just being a child." And as he got older, he kept doing stuff, and people kept telling her, "You need to discipline your child. You need to discipline your child." And he kept doing stuff, and the crimes kept getting better and better. Finally, when he became a man, he messed around and robbed a bank and got caught.
Whoa.
And back in those days in Jamaica, you know what I'm saying, you got caught, you know what I'm saying, you gonna hang them high. So it wasn't just America, you were executed. So when he was brought to the executioner, and he's given one last request, and he leaned over and whispered to the magistrate, "I want to whisper something to my mother." And they brought her mother up. Her mother went next to him with the noose around his neck, and he said, "Closer." And she leaned in real close, and he bit her ear completely off. Just bit it off, clean off. And they were like, "Why'd you do that?" And the little boy said, "That's for all them times that people have been telling you should have disciplined me and been there for me. And now I'm going to lose my life because you never corrected me." So I've always kept that in the back of my head growing up, even when I was on active duty, to caveat on what my man Pharaoh just said. You could only control what's in your bubble. You can only control what's in your life. And you got to attack each day intentionally, with intention to do the right and do the good things. And if we do that on a regular basis, all of this mess that's going on is going to be water off your back like a duck. You got to focus on those things in your family that is keeping you going, because if you focus too much on the negativity, I'm telling you right now, it'll depress you. So love the ones you have and focus on what the positivity. That's my love.
That's it. Hey, thank you. That shot. Good Lord, boy, you talking about trying to sell a point?
Hey man, I'm just trying to do my thing, baby.
Yeah, maybe Mike Tyson saw that same movie. Hey, the only thing I have for the people today is that, it's the summertime. It's getting warm, and we all going to go outside and enjoy the festivities outside. Just remember, hydrate yourself. It's warm, you sweat. You have to replenish that sweat. get you some deep, or nope, not deep. I'm sorry. Get you.
Gotta take somebody's skin off, boy.
Boy, you got to have a lawsuit.
I'm sorry. Get some mosquito repellent. Also, get you some sunscreen, because even though we're black, we still burn. And if you don't believe me, don't wear it and go outside. So, and just watch out for the kids that are out there. School is out. They're going to be on their bikes, and the ice cream truck comes. You may be behind it. Please, please be careful.
Dang all that. They're getting jobs. Nah, they're getting jobs. Nah, we're not doing that. Foot Locker calling.
Oh my goodness, this place, y'all are crazy. But that does it for us on that does it for us a Better Than Sex Sports podcast, which is every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we only talk about sports. And as you can see, Pharaoh, he gives us some hard trivia that we really won't even get. Only he knows, and we don't even know if he's telling the truth or not. But anyway. Anyway, you can catch us back on Friday. You can catch us on Friday for Two Cigars and a Blunt. That's when we talk about anything that's going on in today's issue, social, funny, fashion. It really doesn't matter, but we really love talking about Felon 47, the Orange Man, Great Pumpkin, however you want to call it. But right after that, T-Rump, there you go. So right after that, we always had a show called Ashed Out. And that's where everybody on the panel gets to talk about whatever they want to talk about. And, we always getting something that's interesting or talk about something crazy. But every now and then we talk about something and it just, that's the wrong one. Ain't that about nothing? Every now and then. Hush up. Every now and then we talk about something and then take us down a long cliff, and then you just lay that shit right on up, and it's usually something that only you get to hear on Ash.
He wasn't in the writers' meeting. He missed the writers' meeting.
No, I wasn't. No, I was down the street trying to get some money. But anyway.
We're gonna start treating you like Guillermo and Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh man. Oh my goodness. See, with friends like these, who need enemies, right?
Yeah, sure.
But hey, everyone, please take care of yourself. The summer's here, and you need to watch out for the little kids that are around. You need to also watch our shows. And I told you, Ashed Out on Wednesday, Two Cigars and a Blunts on Friday, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern. And I am Tim Dog from Be More Careful.
All right, hey, may your team win tonight, Pharaoh King.
Shout out to Orlando and pray for the New York Knicks, because I'm telling you this right now, we need it, because the boy, the Wemby, I'm telling you right now, if him score 40 points tonight, I'm going to put a hit out on him. I'm putting a hit out on him.
Nah, Knicks going to win. I'm telling you. Knicks going to win.
Right.
This is where experience counts.
We need it. We need it. We need at least one of them.
And, oh, my goodness. I keep forgetting that you got to keep changing this thing every time. Boy, man on the street, boy, he be killing me. That's all
the game ain't started yet, so we got time.
Oh, yeah. Hey, enjoy the game. Get your popcorn, get your beer, because that's what I'm about to do. And we are outie.
I'll let your boy.